This is ZNS Total Sports.
Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Kelsey Johnson. Welcome to Sports Wednesday. History will be made in a matter of hours. The NBA draft will take place tomorrow in New York City. That's when Bahamian Buddy Hield is expected to make his transition onto the professional scene. Nothing is expected to change for Hield, a native of Freeport, Grand Bahama, who experts believe will make Buddy buckets on the next level as well. Our team, inclusive of Charles Fisher and cameraman Ashley Taylor, are in New York, where all the action will go down. Here's Fisher with a preview of Buddy's big day.
On your left, all the way down, probably you could see the
Manhattan, New York, the place to be. It's a buzz. I can't complain, but each street traffic no more, boy. This is what you call bumper to bumper. NBA Draft Central, also a buzz. All the top 16 players presented to the media. Projected number 1 pick by the Philadelphia 76ers, Ben Simmons, all wanting to hear what he had to say. But our focus is on Buddy Buckets, 24 hours until his life changes.
I just can't wait. I'm not nervous yet, probably nervous tomorrow morning or tonight. I probably won't sleep tonight, but it's fun, growing up in the Bahamas, Bahamian kid, being out here. It's a different dream, seeing all these cameras and the lifestyle and everything's being out here. I'm just blessed, man, and I just can't wait till tomorrow night comes.
You're ready to put on that jersey. A lot of kids back home waiting to put on that Hield jersey as well.
Yes, sir. I just can't wait to find what team I'm going to, and everybody back in the Bahamas and 242 can represent me.
Majority of his family here, and that's motivation.
Oh, it feels good, man. I can't tell you how happy I am to be here. I used to live with my grandmother a lot, and my family and everybody here. So, like I said, it's a one-time experience, and I'm just glad my family got to experience it with me.
Come Thursday night, something special to show his love to the 242.
I'm representing my roots, though.
Once again, the NBA Draft Lottery will tip off Thursday, 7 o'clock, and you can watch it on ESPN, and then tune into ZNS for all the reactions from Buddy Hield on where he will go in this year's draft. Covering the NBA Draft for ZNS Total Sports in Brooklyn, New York, I'm Charles Fisher.
Thank you so much, Fisher. The men's national basketball team was playing catch-up from the jump. As our Julian Gibson will tell us in this report, the squad, which went up against the highly ranked Dominican Republic team yesterday at the Central Basket Tournament, had a difficult time defending.
We join Julian Gibson from the FIBA Central Basket Tournament in Panama, brought to you by Thompson Trading, Doc's Pharmacy, Picks Hardware, and J.S. Johnson.
Kelsey, what a start yesterday for the Dominican Republic. They would start the ball game 12-5 run to lead at the end of one, 23-17. Second quarter, Team Bahamas chipping away, but they still would trail 7 points, 43-36 halftime. Third quarter, the Dominican Republic would go on a 15-4 run to lead by as much as 18, 58-40. But Team Bahamas would chip away, bite, claw, make it a tough ball game. At the end of 3, Team Bahamas trailing by 12 points, 66-54. In the fourth quarter, Team Bahamas would continue to fight. In fact, they made it close down the stretch, getting within 2 points twice in the fourth quarter, 73-71 and 79-77. But the Dominican Republic simply too tough down the stretch. Their fans celebrating, elated with the win, 87-80. But David Nesbitt, he was disappointed with the loss.
What can I say? Mental breakdowns at critical points in the game. It just wasn't mentally tough when it mattered the most.
Disappointed with the loss?
Of course. We've been in the same situation last year. Again this year. Just right there, but just can't close the deal.
What do you tell the players so they could not lose focus? It's still an outside chance against Mexico on Thursday.
Stay focused, stay together. I know everybody a little dejected and down right now because we kind of put ourselves in a position to not medal. But at the end of the day, we still here to represent our country and do the people back home proud.
Now today was an off day for Team Bahamas. They took a tour of the lovely city of Panama. Up next for Team Bahamas will be tomorrow. They will take on Mexico. Along with my hard-working cameraman, VTI editor, and producer Lyndon Smith, reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
Thank you so much, Julian. Call it growing pains. That's how President of the Bahamas Baseball Federation described the success of the sport in the country. Teddy Sweeting said that baseball has grown so much and so many athletes have obtained success that the numbers at this year's Nationals may not reflect those of the past.
We're experiencing some of the ups and downs in respect of what you call team sports. Because when you look at it, our high school players remain in the U.S. because most of them go towards travel ball in high school, and then our collegiate players, they stay and they play college summer leagues. So it's a challenge always to keep those older divisions going in respect of the return of the best players, but this gave the opportunity for more of the players that are out of home to be able to be seen, because we will definitely have Major League Baseball scouts there. We will also have other Major League Baseball international offers will also be there.
The Royal Bank of Canada Bahamas Swim Federation National Championships will be the final meet for the year for some of our local swimmers. The two-day meet, which starts on Friday over at the Betty Kelly Kenny Aquatic Center, is also a qualifier for meets next year.
My breaststroke is breaststroke, and basically my competition in my age group is basically everybody, because my age group is one of the hardest in the Bahamas right now, so I'm trying to at least score some points because it's really going to be hard this year and make some finals.
I'm pushing myself harder in practices, and outside of the pool I've been doing land training, and at home I would do sit-ups, push-ups, and different exercises.
This year I put in a lot of effort to make sure that I be one of the top 3 in my age group to come first, second, or third.
The Olympic dreams for Bahamian boxers were dropped last evening when Hield Williams bowed out of the competition. The lightweight boxer was the last hope for the Bahamas to have a qualifier for the Rio Games. Williams was one of 6 boxers at the International Boxing Association's World's Qualification Tournament in Baku, Azerbaijan. The judges scored his fight 30-26, 30-26, and 29-27. Williams was the only Bahamian boxer to win a fight at the qualification tournaments. We close on some sad news. The sudden passing of Manouche Mimi Jean Charles has left the entire flag football world in shock. Jean Charles, who played with the RBC Lady Lions, collapsed at practice on Monday evening. The 22-year-old was also a member of the women's national rugby team.
We did business as usual, and during one of the plays on the off time, she just collapsed, and that was it. Everybody was very distraught. This is a field that hosts about 3 flag teams. Everybody gathered around, some in prayer. Obviously the girls were very distraught. We were looking for anybody with medical experience at that time. It was very difficult to handle the situation as a whole, but it was a very traumatizing experience.
That's all the time we have for sports. I'm Kelsey Johnson.
This is ZNS Total Sports.